Hello there, you're now with me, Cheryl Shamiato, for TVS English News at 5. Now let us begin with some updates on GE15. Gabungan Party Sarawak's candidate for P213 MUKAH, Datuk Hanifah Hajar Taib, has begun her election campaign, starting in Kampung Sungai Rege MUKAH. Now reporter Muhammad Yusof is there on the ground right now to let us in on what's happening. Now over to you, Yusof.
Thank you, Cheryl. Good to see you again. Now, MUKAH is relatively calm on the first day of its election period, and upon initial scouting in several areas in MUKAH, including villages around it, we've seen a minute number of flags being erected. I can pinpoint 3 areas in particular, which are Kampung Datu, Kampung Sungai Rage, which is where I'm at right now, and a particular spot in the town area of MUKAH, which is a hot spot for the public to go to. And at about 2:30 p.m., Datuk Hanifah Hajar Taib, GPS's candidate for P213 MUKAH, made an appearance at Kampung Sungai Rage as her second stop for her election campaign for today. And her focus was mainly to tell the people about the 120 initiatives which has been championed by our Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg. Let's take a look.
Itu adalah antara yang 120 inisiatif Premier Abang Jo yang telah mula sejaknya menjadi Premier. Sebelum menjadi Premier, dia jadi Ketua Menteri. Okey. Banyak inisiatif itu adalah inisiatif kerajaan GPS nak memastikan kehidupan orang Sarawak kita tu terjaga, difahamkan apa yang keperluannya. Okey. Jadi antara yang dilaksanakan untuk demi semua orang Sarawak. Kami akan bacakan sedikit demi sedikit. Misalnya dari segi oleh kerana kita dapat menambahkan pendapatan, dan dari segi pandangan kita telah merancangkan pandangan masa depan, bukan saja bagi kini tu, tetapi generasi kita yang akan datang. Okey. Jadi antara inisiatif adalah misalnya memastikan menyediakan allowance untuk jawatan kuasa kemajuan dan keselamatan kampung yang ditambahkan. Okey. Naikkan gaji untuk masyarakat dan dalam ketua kaum. Supaya daerah memastikan apakah dari segi keperluan bayar kita mesti disalurkan secara betul, dan dari segi masalah apa juga ada dari segi di kawasan perkampungan, rumah panjangnya akan disalurkan kepada atas. Selain daripada semua tempat, MUKAH akan dapatkan juga yang kita rasa berfaedah bagi kita adalah melubuhkan pejabat perdagangan Sarawak. Apa kerti dari segi pejabat perdagangan Sarawak? Kertinya dari segi kita ada mula jualan makin kelapa sawit. Okay? Banyak kan kita takut banyak kita mula dari segi kelapa sawit, tapi saya orang nak beli dengan harga berpatutan. Jadi mempunyai pejabat rakyat, kita boleh berbincang dengan daerah, ada okey itu adalah hasil kami pun kelapa sawit yang kadang-kadang saiznya yang kepada okey harga berpatutan yang kepada cara itu yang paling bagus kita nyalurkan dari segi pembeli.
Now, those are some of the initiatives which was mentioned by Hanifah during her speech with a session with the people here in Kampung Sungai Rage. Now, the villagers have also spoke about their concerns, one of it being the soil erosion barrier, which has been a long-standing problem for the community, especially those who reside by the river. To this, Hanifah responded by saying that a suitable erosion barrier is currently under research, and it has been mentioned by our Premier again, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, in many instances, because this problem is a problem that concerns many across the state. And I guess that's all the update I've got for you for the time being. Stay tuned on TVS for all the updates regarding the general elections. I'm Muhammad Yusuf with our videographer Nasrullah for TVS MUKAH hashtag. Malaysia decides hashtag Sayang Malaysia hashtag into Malaysia. Back to you, Cheryl.
Right, thank you, Yusuf. And that was Muhammad Yusuf giving us an insight on the election campaign, which has just begun in MUKAH. Now, with the 15th general election coming right up, the public is eager to voice out their support for chosen parties. GPS candidate for SERIAN, Datuk Seri Richard Riyad Jaim, is confident about his chances of retaining the seat for the 8th time, despite a heated four-cornered fight. Now, next we have our reporter Adlina Rahman and videographer Zaim Zarfan are now at the scene to bring us the latest on the political scene in SERIAN. Now, Adlina, what can you share with us?
Thank you, Cheryl. I'm currently in SERIAN reporting live for TVS. And well, from my observation, SERIAN is a well-developed town and the people here have shared their joy with all the infrastructures and facility projects that they have enjoyed throughout the years. And among them is the Tasik Danau project, which has been the hotspot for the locals to hold any kind of events. And with these events, actually, the local here gain more income through the incoming domestic and foreign travelers. And besides that, some urges voters out there to vote for GPS candidates in order to bring more development in the coming future for SERIAN. And at the same time, a SERIAN incumbent, Datuk Seri Richard Riyad Jaim, is raring to contest for the 15th general election. And when asked about the reforms that would be introduced, he said that internet connections has been his primary concerns, as he has brought out the issue in the parliaments as of many times. He also emphasized that existing projects such as the construction of SMK SERIAN No. 2, SK Sri Sadong, and the new Tebadu Immigration Customs Quarantine and Security ICQS complex to be completed soon. I guess that is all from me. I'm Adlina Rahman and VG Zaim Zarfan reporting from TVS SERIAN. Over to you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Adlina. Now, bring more development in Sarawak is one of the crucial calls from the locals in SERIAN. Now, Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS will be launching its manifesto for the 15th general election tonight, which will be enshrined towards the coalition's vision for Sarawak to be a developed state by 2030. Themed Sarawak First, this will be a GPS greatest strength. According to GPS chairman Dr. Padigi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng, the manifesto serves as a commitment to be realized and not merely empty promises. For the record, GPS will be contesting in all 31 parliamentary seats in the upcoming general election. Now, GPS comprises of Parti Pusaka Bumiputra Bersatu (PBB), Sarawak United People's Party (SUPP), Parti Rakyat Sarawak (PRS), and the Progressive Democratic Party (PDP). UMNO will not be a liability for Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS, despite some quarters saying that voting for GPS in the 15th general election GE15 is like voting for UMNO. Sarawak Premier Dr. Padigi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng said a vote for GPS in GE15 is never a vote for UMNO, as Barisan Nasional or BN or its component UMNO will not be contesting for the seats in the state.
Abang Johari stressed that there were notions that a vote for GPS in GE15 is equivalent to a vote for UMNO, which GPS leaders claim have originated from the opposition. Previously, Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Seri Dr. Sim Kui Hian, have criticised the notion as well. Sarawak United People's Party SUPP president described such talks as a tactic by the opposition, particularly the Democratic Action Party (DAP), to confuse voters. Meanwhile, caretaker Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob last month said that Barisan Nasional will need to work with other parties such as GPS or Gabungan Rakyat Sabah if it fails to win a simple majority in the upcoming GE15.
Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng will introduce amendments to the Sarawak Constitution in the upcoming Sarawak Legislative Assembly or DUN session to improve anti-hopping laws in Sarawak.
Abang Johari said that the Sarawak Constitution will be amended at the end of this month when the State Legislative Assembly is in session. He emphasized that this is the first time that Sarawak anti-hopping laws will be amended. He further stressed that this is to improve the anti-hopping laws in Sarawak and to create leaders with integrity. He reminded that politics is not a personal matter, but a combination of platforms used to fight for its people. Abang Johari made the announcement on Sunday, November 6, during the Sarawakku Sayang program held at the Inkalili Multipurpose Hall in Sri Aman.
Gabungan Party Sarawak or GPS should be given a stronger mandate in the 15th general election GE15 so it can continue to defend the rights of Sarawak in the Dewan Rakyat. Parti Pusaka Bumiputra Bersatu PBB Deputy President Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan said a stronger mandate is necessary to resolve issues faced by Sarawak, including the Malaysia Agreement 1963 or MA63.
Awang Tengah pointed out that the federal constitution has been amended for it to run parallel with MA63 due to the persistence and efforts made by the GPS government. As such, he believes that the people of Sarawak also has the right to receive bigger allocations to further complete its infrastructure facilities such as roads, bridges and communication system. Meanwhile, Awang Tengah also expressed hope that voters in Lawas will not be affected by religious issues or sentiments that certain parties bring to the campaign. The battle for the Lawas parliamentary seat in GE15 will see a tussle between candidates from GPS, Parti Sarawak Bersatu PSB and Pakatan Harapan PH. GPS is represented by incumbent Datuk Henry Sum Agong, who is being challenged by Barubian from PSB and Japar Suyut from PH.
Barisan Nasional's manifesto will be launched tomorrow, where it will focus mainly on the people's well-being, stable economic growth, creating more job opportunities and education. Its chairman, Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, said the manifesto will outline 10 cores and 99 offers for the B40, M40 as well as T20 groups.
He continued by saying that Barisan Nasional aims to prioritize the people's well-being and attract foreign investors in order to create more job opportunities and increase export value. Ahmad Zahid, who will be defending his Bagan Datuk parliamentary seat, said this to reporters after visiting the Kampung Sungai Nipah, Darat polling district centre on Sunday. He is set to clash with Pakatan Harapan's Datuk Syamsul Iskandar Muhammad Akin in a four-cornered fight for the Bagan Datuk parliamentary constituency in GE15. Barisan Nasional's manifesto will be launched via live broadcasts on social media.
The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, MACC, has set up operation rooms nationwide to handle complaints and tip-offs during the 15th general election campaigning period. In a statement today, the MACC said the operation rooms would be operating 24/7 starting today until polling day on November 19th.
To report any acts of corruption and abuse of power throughout the campaign period, numbers as shown on the screen can be contacted. The public may also channel their complaints via email to pru15@sprm.gov.my. The MACC reminded candidates and political parties not to engage in activities that violate election laws and regulations in accordance to the MACC Act 2009 and the Election Offences Act 1954, Amendment 2012.
Those were the updates on TVS News at 5. I'm Shal Shamato. Thank you for watching.